5,000 years ago, China cultivated tea plants and gave the world the popular beverage. Today, there are more than 6 categories of tea and 2,000 tea products. Yet behind each one is days of manual processing according to the precise times of the day to produce a carefully balanced array of aromas. In fact, the tea ceremony could be an equally delicate and complex ritual that has become a philosophy and way of life in China.
Anxi in southern China has been a center of tea production for more than 1,000 years. It's famed for Tie Guanyin, a variety of oolong tea that originated in the 19th century.
中午的午时开始，11点左右来采茶是最好的。
At 14, Wei started to learn tea-making technique and has devoted himself to making Tie Guanyin for more than 40 years. He says Tie Guanyin produced in his hometown Anxi involves the most complicated procedures.
采青回来要摊在家里，找一个凉快的地方让它晾青，晾青后到下午的3点到5点开始晒青。 在5、6、7点左右这个时辰来摇青，也就是叫醒。7点到9点这段时间就是舀水，把它的水分排出，让它苦涩味排除掉。9点到11点这个时间，这种的做法是叫有半夜青，大概是6点到9点以内，拿茶叶去杀青。 就是把香、把印、把好东西给它固定在茶叶的内物质里面，火里逃生以后出来，还要经过罗炼，茶汁里面全部软化成为这个茶。包罗就球茶，罗到它弯曲扁圆，再去烘。
It takes 36 hours of manual work to finish the whole process. Techniques like making Tie Guanyin have been carried on, and the tradition of tea serving has also been well preserved. The Bai people in southern China's Yunnan province are renowned for their generosity and the warm-hearted welcome they give to all guests. The Sandao Cha, or 3 courses of tea ceremony, is perhaps the finest example of their hospitality. The first course begins by baking bitter tea leaves in a clay pot over a small open flame.
那就是讲究这个烤茶的这个技艺跟功夫，一边抖一边烤，要300次以上，所以它还有一个名字呢，叫白斗茶。火候到最高的时候呢，我们就往里边抽那个开水进去，然后陶罐呢就会发出雷响之声，所以它又有一个名字呢，叫雷响茶。
The second stage is to make sweet tea. A milk cheese known as rushan is added to the tea, along with walnuts, brown sugar, and ginger. The third stage is to mix honey, Sichuan pepper, ginger, and cassia to the tea. The tea embodies the flavors of bitter, sweet, and spicy. It has a distinct aftertaste that has earned it the name Huiwei Cha, or reflection tea. The Chaoshan area in southern China's Guangdong province is home to Gongfu tea, one of the most elegant and refined of China's diverse tea drinking traditions. It has a history of more than 1,000 years. Drinking Gongfu tea is an essential part of people's daily life in Chaoshan. Whether it's after a meal, discussing affairs, or meeting friends. The Gongfu tea ceremony is a well-known custom in traditional Chinese culture. It is a 21-step process that requires careful practice. Practitioners believe the ceremony expresses peace, love, refinement, and respect.
和平的和就是意味着气氛非常融合，和跟静止，那是全世界的茶道共同具有的内涵。
并4月 CGTN。
Chinese New Year celebrations are drawing to an end, but for the Jingpo ethnic group, it's time for the year's most important festivity. The region along the border with Myanmar is known for their colorful costumes, which is on full display along with crowds singing and dancing to celebrate the Mu Nao Zongge Festival.
Music and pageantry. In Dehong, on China's border with Myanmar, people are celebrating the community's biggest festival of the year, Mu Nao Zongge.
Due to the pandemic, we haven't celebrated the festival for 3 years. Today, I'm very excited to hear the cheerful music again.
I've prepared a long time for the special occasion. My costume is also newly bought. It's expensive.
In the Jingpo language, Mu Nao Zongge means dancing together. During the pageant, tens of thousands of people will dance together to distinctive Jingpo music. It's a window to learn more about the ethnicity's culture and history.
Historically, the dance is a celebration of the harvest and an opportunity for people from the Jingpo group to pray for a prosperous year. Today, members of different cultural and ethnic groups can also take part. The dance is led by the Nao Shuang and Nao Ba, groups of respected men from the local community.
What the Nao Shuang show is how our sacrificial ceremony is conducted, and the Nao Ba lead the masses to dance. They have different moves and they take different routes.
After 3 years of COVID restrictions, the border region is also welcoming the return of tourists.
I like it very much. I think it like you can feel like the energy of the people. It's so impressive. I think in many countries you won't even find a festival with so many attendees and so beautiful clothing.
Local residents say the festivities are even more meaningful.
I think the event signifies a new beginning. It brings us confidence in the promising prospect of our city and even Yunnan province as a whole.
And the smiles on their faces speak for themselves. Yang Jinghao, CGTN, Dongchuan County, Yunnan Province.